Hi everyone,
Hi,
I'm Lisa,
I'm Renee,
and
and together we are the Tapping Duo.
So last night was Hero Night on Dancing with the Stars.
Who's your hero?
You.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Who's yours?
You.
Good and corny. Okay, so probably the best way to do this is to go through the dances and give our thoughts on them.
Great.
Okay, so the first team last night was Carlos and Whitney. They did a salsa. Um, he scored a 27, which was one of the higher scores of the night.
What did you think? His hero was Mark Anthony, right?
Yes. It was okay. It didn't grab me one way or another, but I think I have to say that there's only one number that really grabbed me.
And I wonder if it'll be interesting to see if it's the same number I thought.
Well, I can tell you that it wasn't this one.
Yeah, it wasn't this one.
Okay. Next we had Alec and Lindsay. They did a contemporary number.
I haven't figured him out yet.
I think he's reached his peak.
Yeah, and didn't he do the American Sniper guy, Chris?
He did.
And he admired him.
And it was just a lot of posing and no dancing. I've yet to see him dance.
Well, she has all this choreography that just lifts her up.
Yes.
I mean, she's always putting herself being lifted.
Yes.
Have you ever noticed that?
And he just needs to be at the right place at the right time.
She'd be like great in the gym. The men could just come and, what is it called when they do
bench press.
Bench press her.
Yes.
Right. That'd probably be good.
It's true.
That'd work on her core, keep her strong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lindsay. You're very sweet. So, yeah, there was just a lot of lifting.
Yeah.
Okay, move on.
No dancing. Andy and Allison. That was to the Stevie Wonder song, Isn't She Lovely? They did a Viennese waltz. He was one of the lower scores for the night.
Oh my gosh.
I thought it was a sweet story. Did you have any thoughts on that?
I love how much he loved his mother. Oh my gosh, having a son and thinking if my son loved me that much would be so awesome. I know my daughters won't love me that much, but to have a son love you that much, it's so sweet. It's just sweet. I think that's what endears me to him. He has that real soft side, and I think Allison really enjoyed dancing with him. He didn't get any better, And finding out this morning, he was on Good Morning America this morning. Oh, I just guess I gave away who was going home.
That's okay.
That's okay. You probably know anyway. So anyway, it doesn't matter. He was saying that it was an apropos night to go home, dedicating the song to his mom and being able to go home.
There you go.
So anyway, Allison really enjoyed dancing with him. And she went on some of the tours with him. I guess he was performing in venues during this show.
Oh, yes, yes.
So
the professionals have to go where their stars are, and they travel.
Yeah.
Okay, next we had Alexa and Mark doing an Argentine tango. She had the story of David and Goliath.
That's right.
I thought it was good.
She was fierce.
She was fierce. She was into the music. I don't know that her quality of dancing was there. I guess her score out of 25 sort of reflects
I
that.
think being so fierce got her distracted on her feet. I think she kind of thought about the character so much that she didn't actually she goofed, and she knew it right after she finished dancing. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So
It's hard sometimes to become the music and still keep your technique or your steps.
it is.
Or to have your steps and technique and not be able to get into the music. So it's an age-old problem. Next we had Nick and Sharna. I think they were the high score of the night. I think the high score was because Sharna's choreography was phenomenal.
Sharna is the most beautiful woman. She is so pretty. Her resting face is just beautiful. She just has such a great look about her, and I love her choreography. Her choreography is so awesome.
Yeah. So that was my favorite of the night.
Yeah.
It's the only one that stood out.
I didn't even notice Nick. And I guess
either.
it was kind of good because he had to be there to make all that happen.
Right.
So he blended with her, so I guess he was good.
I guess that's a way of looking at it. And in a contemporary routine, you can kind of pass over some things.
Yeah. And his hero was his wife.
Yes, which was lovely. I don't know that I would have wanted to know the sex of the baby over national TV or have national TV know.
Well, they'll have a backstreet baby.
Yes, they will. Next we had Bindi and Derek. her hero was Grace Kelly.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how she knew Grace Kelly.
You think Derek had a play in that? Because he
I don't
had certain
know.
choreography in mind, and
I don't
he
know.
was making some hints and suggestions out of 4 different women. Which one would she choose?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd love the backstory on that one.
Well, yeah, she's 17. How's she know Grace Kelly?
Right.
You know,
Well, there are some old souls out there.
and she might be one of those old souls. You know, I mean, look at her feet.
Right.
She didn't complain. Kids of today would have complained about her feet. So kids of yesteryear wouldn't have. They would have been happy to have blisters on their feet.
Yes. I thought it was very telling when she said that she's been raised to keep her feelings inside.
Yeah.
And just
Well, you can
put
tell
on a
that by
happy
her
face.
mother.
Yes,
You can really tell.
Yes.
And I love that we're seeing this side of her, though, that is
Emotional.
Yeah.
I agree. The last of the partners were Tamar and Val. Now, he got a little defensive about the packages that the producers have been putting together for Tamar. How do you think she danced the Paso Doble?
Well, she didn't look any different than she did when she did Rhythm Nation. I mean, you know, her Janet Jackson routine.
So if we take a moment before we go to the partners, we had Carlos. Have you seen any improvement?
Yes.
Okay. Alec, I think he's peaked.
I haven't seen any improvement in
Okay.
Alec.
We've already announced that Andy went home. Alexa, I think she's kind of peaked.
She's really still trying, though. She's
trying.
trying really hard.
And she's working on a different dimension of her dance. Okay.
Right.
So that's still growing. I think Nick has been at the same place for the last 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Bindi, do you think she's still improving, or has she peaked?
I still think she's improving.
Okay. And Tamar? I think she's hit her peak. So those are my opinions. Now, the best way to judge any of that was, I don't like the second half of the show where they fill it with a lot of fillers. But I have to tell you that I liked the dance-off last night.
Yeah.
Because seeing them next to each other, I had a better idea of their capabilities. So first we had Bindi dance off against Carlos doing the jive. What did you think?
It was pretty even. I was really surprised. I thought Bindi and Derek would blow them out of the water, and they didn't, which I was really happy about. So that was pretty even.
Yeah.
That kind of told that they're going to be kind of against each other.
Well, I also thought it was interesting that Derek stayed to the tried and true jive, teaching her the steps and putting it to music, where Whitney did a little more of a dance, per se. So, who won out of that? Carlos won.
Well, the judges all voted for Carlos and Whitney.
Yes.
But the fans,
went with Bindi.
Bindi won, right.
Okay. Next we had Tamar and Alexa. They did a cha-cha. I think Alexa wins this one.
Yeah, Alexa won. Well, I think, didn't Bruno do one and the other two had the other?
Uh-huh.
And then the fans voted for Alexa.
Yeah. And then the final, and did you think that was right, Alexa?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then the last group was Alec and Andy. I thought they were very evenly matched.
They were so evenly matched, even the judges.
And what did I say to you? You can't send a hero home on hero night. So
yeah, that was really
Andy,
smart of you.
Home.
Andy went home.
But beware, Alec, I think you might be next.
It's funny because Andy is his mother's hero. And they went home. So, but yes.
So, there you have it.
I want to make a comment about Erin Andrews. Are you noticing that she is getting thinner and thinner and thinner?
I did notice she was exceedingly thin
almost
last night.
looks anorexic to me. Erin,
Eat.
You look great, but you're not in competition to who's the thinnest on the show. I guess there's a lot of pressure when, I don't know. She had that sweater shirt on or whatever, and usually people wear that, you look fuller, and she was stick thin, and her legs look like 2 little toothpicks coming out. I just worry about you. I worry about your health because TV puts 15 pounds on you, and you look thin.
Right. So if you're choosing not to eat, please eat. If it's for other reasons.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay. Anyway, I just thought it was just me, and then I went, whoa, she's distractingly thin. Well, I keep thinking of Karen Carpenter and how skinny she, and she was a great person, and it's sad. Mm-hmm. So check yourself at the door. Life's too short. Yeah. Okay, so
we have Andy and Allison went home.
Andy and Allison.
So here you go.
Okay. So Allison is starting to look a little pregnant. Can't believe she's 5 months pregnant. That's amazing. You look amazing. Bye, Andy. Mwah. Okay, put her up there. We're gonna take Andy. Happy singing. We're doing a number.
Bye,
We're doing a number to your song.
Honey, I'm
Honey,
good.
I'm good. My little jazz class, having a great time. So we'll see you later.
Bye, Andy.
Bye, Andy. You can go join Allison, and you can go up as well, or maybe not. All right.
We will see you next week.
As they start disappearing, we have 6 left.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.